Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen, and I'm going to be doing my intro. I'm a little late, but I'm going to do my intro for That's Expensive Project Pan. Creator is Misty. I will link her channel down below. I'm just excited to do this. I don't know why I didn't just jump on board immediately. It was like after everyone's intros and I was watching, and I don't know, I just got this like really good vibe to like do this. And now that I'm doing the trying to pan 5K with a bunch of other girls this year, I thought this is the perfect project for me to use the stuff that costs so much in my collection. I don't really think of things as value until the end of the year when I total everything up in my empties. And so it's kind of good to know what I'm using and what I'm sort of hanging on to in the sidelines, because it's bougie or more expensive than I would normally buy. So I want to keep it and not use it. I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes I buy things very expensive and I use them, but there are some things, which one of them I will definitely show you. But there is one thing in here for sure, and a couple of other things in my collection that I just sort of use other things because those ones are really special for me. So I want you guys to know, like, if you are interested in doing this, you can join at any time. Of course, it started on December 28th and goes till December 27th of 2022. Monthly updates, so on the 28th of each month until, of course, December 27th this year. That is the finale. And yeah, I'm just sort of like running through this. I don't have a whole plan on everything. I'll kind of think through that as I go. So I'm kind of just like rushing to this because I was supposed to have this up a while ago, and I'm like, I don't have time. So it's just one of those like last minute, like unplanned things, but I really wanted to join. It's such a fun project. And I feel like it doesn't have to be super fancy things. It could be like high-end drugstore. Like some of the drugstore stuff is very expensive. And like lipsticks are now like $20, where I could get this like $24 lipstick at MAC. So, I mean, when you think about it, it's pricey now at the drugstore. So anyways, let's just run through my products. I'm really excited to share these with you guys. I have a huge list of things and they're kind of sporadic from what I selected. So I hope I can remember everything. It's kind of all over the place. I'm a mess here. This is the first project where I feel very like unplanned and stuff, but anyways, I'm excited to share. So let's just do that. The first one is the Kat Von D Center Perfume. This is coming around for a second round. I want to get this out of my collection. As you guys can see, I'm about, okay, if I have it up here, I'm about right here. So about in line with this nod right here, this little like beautiful filigree, whatever you want to call it, thing. So that's about where I am on the bottle, and it narrows a lot toward the bottom, and it only goes until about here in the glass jar. So I kind of want to get this done. I think I'm going to put a little silver dot in a marker. I think I'm going to do that, even though I really love this. My husband bought this for me because I really wanted it and I thought it smelled really nice, but I'm kind of over the scent. It's very overpowering. It reminds me of like a modern like Poison by, I think it's Oscar de la Renta. My mom used to wear that when I was younger, and it's just, you know, whoa. Kind of the same with this. Like one spray is like more than enough. I sometimes do 2 or 3 and then I run out of the room. Like it's like use it and like run, you know, just to like get the usage. But I did really, really well last year, and I used about half. So I think this year will be as successful. Fingers crossed. So let's go ahead and look at the next one. But this one is 219 grams. I think I'm going to go for completion. It sounds like I'm going to go for completion. So let's go ahead and do that. The value of that one is $88 Canadian. Of course, I'm in Canada. My prices are all going to be in Canadian. It's like we're trying to use up all these expensive things. So $88 I feel like is expensive. My only other one that was more expensive was Prada Candy, and I used that up last year. I'm an idiot. If I knew I was going to do a project like this, I would have saved it. But what's the point in saving things? This is just as expensive. So, all right, next item is the, I can't even talk, Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade Dragonfly. I have prices on everything, sorry. But this is in the shade Dragonfly. The writing on the bottom is so tiny. But anyhow, it's really beautiful. And I'm legit almost done this already. It's so pretty. It shifts like gold and like pinkish rosy, and it looks a lot more rose on the eye, so I just have to know like what to pair it with. But it's a very pretty shade, and I honestly would have got another one if they were available. I think there is actually one available, but it's a little out of my price range and I'm not buying anything this year. So if it's available when I go to buy things again, maybe, but right now I'm not purchasing. So I'm going to forget about that. So this one is at 21 grams, and I'm going to go to completion on that one. So I'm just going to write this down here. Complete. I'll just put a C actually, so I know I'm going to like complete these things. So the Natasha Denona, yeah, liquid eyeshadow and Dragonfly. And also the next one is a Natasha Denona item as well. And that is the Bloom face palette. And I don't know that I can go to completion on this because I don't have a lot of use on it. But it is, oh, sorry, did I say the Dragonfly eyeshadow is valued at $37 for a single liquid eyeshadow? To me, that's expensive. This one is valued at $73, and it's beautiful. Like, it's just looks so bougie. The pans are really, really tiny. I have very large hands. I have incredibly large hands. But there's 2 cream products in here, right here, and then the 2 dry powder products. So I think what I'm going to try and do is maybe try and like hit pan on them or get a couple uses. I think what I'll do for now is shoot for, do I want to do 50 uses? I think that's a lot. Screw it. Let's do 50 uses. You guys know me. Like, I just kind of like figure it out as I go. So 50 uses. Whoop, whoop. And let's work on this one. I think what I might do if I can get to that 50 uses before the summer, I might bring in the bronze one at that time, but I don't know, because these are both expensive and I feel like there's cream, so they need to be used up. So hopefully I can get 50 uses before that point. The next one is the Nars Cream Bronzer, you guys. This is the bougie item. It came in this beautiful matte black packaging with gold writing. It's so beautiful. And it has never really come out of its package. It looks like this. It's so beautiful. I love the way that this looks, even though it's just freaking packaging that's going to go in the recycling or garbage, depending on like, you know, what I can do with it. But for me, this just feels beautiful. And it's Laguna. It's my shade. It's like, I love Laguna. Now that I used it for a whole year in my Pen That Base palette last year in 2021, I think Laguna is like my bronzer. I love it so much. It's so wonderful. And I hope this is just as nice. It's a beautiful, almost like golden undertone bronzer. I feel like it's a little more olivey undertoned. And that makes me so happy. Why am I going to sneeze again? I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. I literally just dusted my entire room, so I have a feeling like I kicked up all the dust, and now my allergies, like I can feel my eyes trying to close. I'm like, I'm going to try and keep my eyes all open and perky, but it may not happen for the whole video. So if I'm like this, it's because I'm like holding back a sneeze, okay? But this is the Nars one. I'm going to actually, I think, try to complete this. It's $50 Canadian, and I think I'm going to try to complete this entire thing because from opening it's good for 18 months, and I just opened it, so why save it, right? Let's use it. Let's use it. Woo! Use it. Okay, that's dumb. Anyway. I'm in a mood. I haven't eaten for a while. I need some food in me. The next one I have is the Sol de Janeiro hair conditioner, and I bought this because like I freaking love the smell. It's so good, you guys. The smell is so good. It has the cap closed, and I can still smell it like it's like totally open and smeared all up my nostrils. It's so strong. I love the smell. It's so good. But this one is valued at $33 for a freaking conditioner. Woo! 295 mils, 10 fluid ounces. I'm going to use that. I probably won't get to this until more toward the summer because this won't last me long. I have tons of hair. My hair is super long and very thick. And so it's gonna, like, yeah, I'll probably hang on to this one until a little bit more into the summer months, which totally fine for me. I'm fine doing that. But it's going to be in this project and I'm going to be freaking excited to use it. It smells delish. So that's 2. Did I do the other one yet? No, I didn't. Okay, next. I'm lost, you guys. You should see this page I'm writing on. The next is the Drunk Elephant B Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. It's got like the name, you know what I'm saying? I am already using this one. There's 50 mils in this container and I'm already using it. You turn the thing and the nozzle comes up and then you press it. I love this. I love this so much. I would definitely repurchase this. It feels like a moisturizer. It's just like, I feel like it's unscented. I don't think it has much. It says pineapple ceramide and provitamin B5. I don't know. I don't think it has a smell. Other things I use have smells and I can't smell this that much. So if it does, I don't know what it smells like. But it says apply to face, neck, chest, hands, or any place needing increased hydration. So anywhere on your body that you need to hydrate, if you're getting a dry patch or you're feeling a little scaly, you know, this is good for that. And I love this so much. I would definitely repurchase this. This is worth $63 Canadian. And I would definitely repurchase that. I had a sample. That's why I knew I liked it. And I think I have another sample of it. So I'm going to try and get through those. The next thing I have, where is it on my list? Here we go. Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleanser. So you can see I'm like halfway done this already. I love this. I have a backup of this already because it was on for like 30% off or something at Sephora. So I ordered a backup of it because it's so good. I love it so much. I've gone through many, many bottles of this. It's probably one of my favorite cleansers. It is a little more abrasive. The gel cleansers like this, sort of like dry out my skin a little bit more. I really have to find a gel one that's slightly more on the hydrating side. This one kind of dries out my skin a little bit, but not to the point where I'm feeling dry patches and when I smile I can feel like my skin pulling. It's not like that bad. It's just like a subtle little bit of dryness, but then pair it with this hydration thing and a bunch of moisturizer. Yes, so good. I really love this. It's $52 for the full jar and I'm halfway done. So I can definitely power through this. And like I said, I have a backup. So if I finish this really, really fast, I can start on that next one. Hopefully have 2 done in a year, but I doubt it. Let's just be real. I would try, but I doubt it. So it has 250 mils, 8.5 fluid ounces in the entire thing. It says oil-free anti-wrinkle technology helps visibly brighten with glycolic acid, salicylic acid, citric acid, extract of peach, white oak bark, lemon, lime, linden, grapefruit, and arginine for all skin types except sensitive. It says for all skin types except sensitive. So, I mean, maybe don't say good for all skin types, but I think what they are doing there is like it's good for combo, whatever, oily, blah, blah, blah. It's just easier to say all except, but at the same time, that's like, don't say all skin types. But Peter Thomas Roth, really good line. I really love his products and I bought many, many Peter Thomas Roth items throughout my time. So definitely would repurchase that. Obviously I have a backup. So, all right. The next one, Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, the big jar. $59. So I've only used this once. I want to say once or twice. I've only used a little bit. So it's not filled up to the top when you get it. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, literally, it's not filled all the way up to the brim. It's like, I can't even remember where it's filled up to, but it's, I've probably used this once or twice and I still have like pretty much the full jar left. So I will definitely need to get used on that. I have another hydrating moisturizer that I'm using right now on my body because it's unscented, like for eczema skin. Like if I wanted to be all dramatic, I could be like, this dry weather is making my skin have eczema and whatever, but really like my eczema is like right here. this tiny little itty bitty dot right here. And I was getting some here, but it seems to have subsided a little bit because I stopped dyeing my hair red. Ever since I had my red hair, it was just like I could feel like something here, and now that I don't have it, it's going away, but it's taking its time. So I think it might be eczema breakout as well. So yeah, anytime I have that kind of a thing, I need to use the softer and unscented like lotions and things like that. So this is good for summer. It's okay for my body and stuff, but when I put it on my body, I have to wash my hands and then put a nice cream on my hands, otherwise it'll react because of the fragrance. So summer is probably better for me to use that. But again, $59, and we are weighing in on that one at 266 grams. I don't think I gave you guys totals on all my other things, my weights. But what I will do, if I've forgotten anything in this one, I'll just update you guys on my next one, because I will tell you where I was and what I will be at in the future at that point. So this one currently is at 266. The Peter Thomas Roth was at 170. Anything before that, we'll talk next time on the update. You just check in next time, okay? My bad. Sorry, guys. And then the next one I have is the Algenis Genius Collagen Calming Relief. Oh my God, you guys need to get this. Like, I'm not even trying to be dramatic about it. Like, you need to get this. It's just so hydrating and such a wonderful, wonderful cream. You don't need much at all. You can use it morning and night. It's really wonderful. It's just, it makes your skin look and feel plump and hydrated and smooth. I guess that's because it's collagen, but at the same time, it's like, it's just so nice to use. It's a very luxurious and beautiful product, and it's something that I will have in my skincare routine forever. Like, unless I need to like switch it up because my skin gets like, you know, too used to it. But this is legit amazing. It's so good. So Algenis, if you guys want to see, Algenist, sorry, I need to enunciate. And that one comes in at $53.90. So yeah, we're getting some good things going here. For the most part, I'm thinking completion on all of these things. Like, I haven't really written much down. I'm trying to go through here and see like, what do I have? But this one I definitely want to use to completion. So I'm just going to write that down, a little C beside there. And I think everything else pretty much is complete except for the Bloom palette. But everything else I'm going to probably try to complete in the year. So my updates won't be extremely fun. Like, this is coming out and I'm bringing this in. They probably won't be like that crazy. You'll probably see repeat items, but if you're interested in seeing how I'm going to do on all these like full size, very expensive items, for me, they're very expensive. I would love you to join along and subscribe and follow along in these updates, because I'm looking forward to getting used to all these products. I do have one final item, which I can't even believe I didn't know that I had in my collection. If you guys are familiar at all with my channel, I was using the Bobbi Brown eye base, and one of the little sample like thingamajiggies, like, had like a little foil packet, and I was like, this is so good. It's such a good eye base. I love it. It's tacky AF. Like, I love it so much. I want to buy this. $72 for 15 mils. $72 for 15 mils. I mean, come on. Like, am I growing money out my butthole? No. Like, it just, that's too much. Like, I love it, but I don't love that price tag. So I went through my collection, and lo and behold, I found a little mini that I have. I thought this was the face primer, but it says vitamin enriched eye base. So this is the eye base that I'm currently using. I'll show you guys this one right here. It looks like this. And that's the size of it. Almost, that's probably actual size. It's not, but I feel, I feel like literally, like, that would be actual size. 15 mils. This sample has 3 mils. So 5 of these. That's not a lot of product. I mean, that's not, for $72. Like, I better be starting on those street corners, because I don't have money to pay for $72 eye base. Like, I'm sorry. It does nothing but sticks your eyeshadow to your face. Like, you know. Okay, wait. Moisturizes, smooths, and primes for $72. What the shit? No. I mean, I'm going to buy it if it goes on sale. I'm not kidding you. I will be getting this. It's that good. It's so good. But we'll see. I'll try this, and then if I still absolutely love it, if it goes on sale, your girl's buying it. But this one comes in at $14.40 for the sample. This little itty bitty tiny jar that's like the size of a MAC eyeshadow sample or whatever they give you, those little sample jars, is $14.40 worth of product. What? That will shock me forever. But anyhow, so it's weighing in at 15 grams total for like the packaging and everything. So 15 grams right now, and I'm going to obviously go to completion because that is like a tiny little jar. I'm almost done my other eye base, and I'm going to just throw it in the same place as I have my other eye base, because if I put it somewhere in front of me, I'm going to just go to where I normally go for my eye bases, and it's not going to be there. So I'll probably use the other one by error. So yeah, that's everything, you guys. That's a lot of products, a lot of very big, very expensive products. For me, this is very pricey. I do have other things listed down that are just as pricey, if not more. But they would take so much time to use up. And I feel like these I could use all year and probably complete them if I really, really push for it. I'm really excited. I'm a little bit like sad that that Nars one will probably be used up, but then I'll just buy another one. You know what I'm saying? I have other things first, so I'll probably use through those first. But the Nars one, I'm really looking forward to using that bronzer. So I have talked your ear off enough. I didn't believe that this was going to be this long. I apologize for the lengthiness of this video. I need to go and make dinner for my family because it's getting late. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.